2 coats of cream onto the top and the bottom on this Maytag. And I was putting the fuel pickup tube in place, and I wanted to bring something to your attention, is the length of these fuel pickup tubes I have laid out here. If you will observe, even to the point where that you will find this crooked version more than often. This is the type that has the disc in it. The other type has a little steel ball. They work equally well. You will find both in your Maytags. This was the one that was in here. I'm going to screw it up in yonder. I'm going to show you something. Probably some of the reasons that some engines don't run right is simply because it don't have enough gas in it. You need to know how deep your fuel pickup tube is in the gas tank, and this is why you do it. You see, if I put that straight edge across yonder and I screwed that in finger tight, that's where it's going to be at, and I come right down there and use that for a depth gauge, it's only 1 inch. That's how much that fuel pickup would be down into the tank. This is the tank, if y'all remember that we creamed it, and if you measure down in yonder with the straight edge, which I did a while ago, it comes out to be this dimension right here. And if you look on the scale yonder, it's 1 11/16. Okay, that's the bottom of the tank. And if you compare that to that, that's over 1 inch. The distance in here from here to the bottom of the tank is 1 inch. If you look down in the filler hole and you got 1 inch of gas in there, your engine won't run because you need more than that for the pickup. I'm just saying you need to check these things as you go. What I did is in the parts box I had on the sideboard over there, I'm going to set that nowhere where I know what it was. This is the way that thing looks when it's all together out of the engine. The connector pipe and the check valve. This check valve has to work good too. That's the way it looks. This is the 3 components. You got the body down in yonder like that, and in this case you got that little bitty flat thing. It's the flat disc. You put that right down in yonder. Okay, you got this other piece right here. This one, the screen is missing, as usually they are. And you got the little gasket here. Handle that thing with care. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a little screen and put it in there just, And now I was just guessing at that. And that fit in there pretty good. I'm going to leave that go. That's not too bad. It's in there, and it's going to be in the gasoline mixture. So, I mean, that's good. This is the perfect use of the gasola. It's a perfect use. It's what it was designed for, the gasoline environment. Be sparingly with it, but coat it 100%. Most of the time, these gaskets, you have to screw them on there because they've done already tried to dry up. Anyways, I got the little flapper in there. Don't lose that little thing. That little thing's hard. You can't hardly find one of them. And I'm going to put this in a vise and tighten it up with a pair of vice grips. All I did is tighten that up, and I used a pair of vice grips. You can't hardly do it with a pair of pliers. Do it correctly, it'll pay off. And always, y'all hear that? And the only reason I'm not using the one that came in the engine is because this pipe was too short. That's the only reason. I can show you a comparison. You see yonder? That's how much it was off of the bottom of the gas tank, is that length right there. You could have a half a tank of fuel and be out of gas. So you may think, well, it's a little bit too much on that subject right there, but it ain't. And make sure that's clean. Don't get nothing down in that hole. Only put the gasola on the siphon tube itself. Don't put any down in the hole. You don't want that. And this right here, this is the environment you should be using it in. Okay, take your vice grips, clamp them on yonder, and tighten that up good. Tighten that up good. Then now, and the next thing is to check it again to make sure it's the correct height for the gas tank. I checked it again. That's the correct height and everything. And then you bring it over here and you do like that. And I still got about 1/4 inch. So this pipe right here is only about 1/4 inch. And I wanted to do that because I didn't want to pick up. And if you look in the Maytag book, they actually made reference to a change on the height of these, so we could be correct. This could be ideal right here. But anyways, if you do need to make a change, you can get that brass tube and thread it yourself, look it up, thread it yourself, and make that improvement on your own engine. This is stuff you need to know. We're gonna put the gas tank. We're gonna put her together.